I am here with Mrs. Vivian Bishop. Mrs. Bishop, can you provide me with some insight on why this election is so important to you and why it should be important to Americans, period?
Well, this election is most significant to me because of who occupies our White House on Pennsylvania Avenue. President Trump has not been friendly to this community. He has not been friendly and supportive of the young African Americans coming up and growing up in this city and all across the United States.
But when he says that he has done more for African Americans than any other president, how do you receive that?
I receive it as a lie, and he's very well known for not telling the truth. That is absolutely not true. I haven't seen it, and if you can show me even a handful of African Americans who have received it that way, I'd like to talk to them and see what their insight is on what he has done and what he has not done.
So you are the spouse of Congressman Bishop, Sanford Bishop.
I am the spouse of United States Congressman Sanford Bishop, and I'm also the clerk of Municipal for Muscogee County. I'm the first African American female to be elected in a citywide post in this city. And it's sad to say, when I ran for this office, they told me I was wasting my time, that Columbus was not ready for African American to be elected to a citywide office. And I proved them wrong. That was 28 years ago, and I'm still serving as a clerk of Municipal for Muscogee County.
Well, how do you see Columbus as a political city? Are we very active, or are we too passive?
Columbus is a very, very political place to live. But I think the African Americans in Columbus have made very, very good progress. Those who serve in public office, those who serve in higher offices all across the city, as a unit, we worked well together, and we made some significant changes. And we are looking forward to making other changes, like the first African American sheriff in the history of this city.
Right. So now, when I assess the city, and especially with this election, I am concerned about how much education do we have, throughout the city. And I'm prepared to take on this role of, we have to learn more. We have to understand more about elections and how it operates. Do you feel that there is a need for more education or continued education in this particular area?
I feel like there is a need, but we have made significant progress. But one group, like we have young African American people who are working hard now to learn the progress. My husband has supported these groups, and he has hosted many of them to the Black Summit in Atlanta and in Washington, D.C.
In Washington, D.C. Well, Mrs. Bishop, Vivian Bishop, please excuse me. I really want to thank you for, taking the time to, speak with me. And I wish you the best. You definitely have my vote. So I'm a very active voter here.
I am retiring from my office at the end of this year, but I'll be very active in the community, consulting young people.
Good.
To replace those of us who are getting older. We need somebody to pick up the reins where we end and take them forward.
Well, that's true.
We're looking forward to more African Americans. We make up the majority in this city now, and we should have that type of representation.
Well, I agree. Well, thank you.
Thank you.